Um, he has a uh he has a key. It's on a necklace. Uh, it's hard to notice, but you could take that.
I'll take that guy and follow the group.
Okay. Are you gonna just do the same thing Stelto did, checking rooms, going upstairs again, checking rooms, going upstairs again?
I'll just follow
The
wherever
same
they want.
formula? Okay, so all three of you just do the same thing. You end up at the vault. Um, Now you all can interact with each other. You all see the uh, hole on the ground.
Can any of you fit in there? It's
Um,
what, 3 feet tall, wide?
no.
I can cast spell. We can. At least one of us.
There also is the fact that maybe you could unlock it somehow.
Which the key that was around that guy's neck.
Maybe. Would you like to try, Pixel?
Waldo, what's
Put
that in
the
your hand?
key in the slot.
Okay, so you put the key in the slot and turn it. Works perfectly fine. The door opens.
So this is all ours. For, financial compensation.
I do not think that is how that works.
But
Do you want to get banned from all future parties?
I mean, this is lots of it is like the wealth of the whole city.
I'm totally fine with taking it, but
They promised us gold for ourselves and, Jambo Bone Crusher and
Then we attack
Jane the
them.
Face. Something.
Sorry, I said we. I mean, you guys.
Everyone, you can make perception checks real quickly.
Oh.
alright, well, hold on.
25. Nat 20.
I got a 17. I got a 15 plus 2.
The lighting in here is very nice.
Got a 15.
Okay, Breaker, you can make a perception check if you'd like. They pretty much got all the checks they need. To the right, you hear a sound. There are a few bags that look to be full of gold, and there's a sound right above them. There's a stack of these bags, and the sound is coming from there. One of the bags falls to the ground and reveals a face of a bearded man. Looks to be very old bearded man.
Hold on, just the face?
Well, he's like kind of all the bags. Like one of the bags fell, revealing his face. So if you took off all the other bags, you'd see his whole body. But right now, you only see his face, like being in a haystack and some of the hay falls off and reveals your face. That type of thing.
Does it look human?
Not. It's humanoid. It looks like a human, but something seems a bit off with them.
They keep one of their own in here? I told you, savages. Savages.
Why isn't this person in the catacombs?
The person gets up and says, "Hello. Sorry, I just thought you were the guards. See, I am." Oh crap! I didn't give him a name.
Oh no.
How about hard on?
Okay.
Wait, no.
My name.
Cut that out. Cut that out.
My name is Temlin, and see, I am a engineer. I love building things, as you can see from that hole underneath the door. I made that hole with a machine I made, and I took your stuff
Okay.
because I need to.
Does he see me, or am I still sneaky?
Well, did you drop your guard down, or
I think I dropped my guard, so I'm just gonna say I am no longer sneaky.
okay? So
Can I just melee punch this guy in the face?
punch this guy in the face.
He did steal our stuff.
See.
Yeah.
He's explaining why he stole your stuff.
That does not matter. He's took my things.
Where are we gonna get
His
the
cunning is
exposition from?
okay. So you can punch him in the face.
Let me see here. How do I find out what my unarmed strike did?
I'm not quite sure, but I think it's just 1 damage for anyone that's not a monk.
Alright, well then that means do I gotta roll to hit?
Yeah, just roll the d20.
13.
He dodges, and he says, "Whoa, hold on there. I haven't even explained yet. Like, I took your equipment to keep them safe. Ever since the kings died, nothing's safe anymore.
And where are you keeping it?
At my house, would you like to come? I also there's gonna be a few things I need to give you as well. And that's when the people, the guards come up, and new guards, so they have new equipment and stuff, as well as the city keeper, and he yells at you. You're under arrest, and
Hold
this
on.
time,
Are they in the vault right now? Did we hear them come in?
they just came up the stairs, so they're outside of the vault, but they
I
can
closed
see
the
you.
door. Do I need to roll for
Um,
that, or
Did you just
did I-
lock us all? Did you
No.
just lock us all into a vault that has a giant hole in it?
You don't
It's not giant.
you don't have to lock. I mean, you can lock the door, but
I just
the
close
door,
it.
yeah, you could probably like put yourself against the door, and barbarian strength could.
Exactly, I'm
yourself
strong.
in.
Do you need me to do a strength check of just kind of holding it closed?
Yeah, just do a strength check.
Okay. Oh, 5.
If I,
They bust the door open. The gnome pops back and hides under the bags
oh,
of
it's a
money.
gnome?
Yes, he's a gnome. That's why he's only like 3 feet tall. That's why he made that small of a hole.
I want to cast confusion.
Okay.
It affects everybody within 60 feet.
Everybody?
Enemies. Enemies at 60 feet.
I was like, oh man, you can.
I'm already confused. I don't have to worry.
Okay, I see the spell. I can act on that. So, there's no saving throw or anything.
And a 10-foot raised spear sentinel bar I choose, and that's going to be in front of me, where all the people are at. So the DC is a Wisdom save of 15.
Okay.
So all of them got to do that.
Oh, I'll tell you the rolls because it's funny. 2 of them rolled a 15,
That's
and then the other
not
one rolled an
good.
18, without even modifiers or anything.
Okay. Okay.
They just all, they look at you like you're crazy because when you're casting a spell, all those hand gestures, they're just very confused at what happened, which made it kind of work in a way.
That's not good.
they start walking over to you guys. There's not only 2 guards. There are now 8 guards, and they all are grappling you and take you to the downstairs level.
Oh, they just grappled us?
Yeah, and
Apples.
but they're not super hostile. In fact, the city keeper's kind of calmed down, and he says that he will give you all your gold and the extra if you go to the catacombs and take out this giant snake, remove the problem, and you're free to go.
Oh, so now you believe me.
I'd
Oh,
rather talk to the snake than talk to you. So yeah, I'll willingly take that.
Uh, I mind link Stilltown and say, if we want to get what we want, we probably shouldn't uh get them more upset than they already are.
I love how Stilto's the maddest out of all of you guys, and she was only there for like a second before she left. She didn't even experience most of it.
I saw all that I needed to.
Yes. Okay, so uh he lets you guys go on the condition that you do that, and since the gold has still not been paid for the first mission that you completed earlier, the king offered, you don't have any gold, you're out of equipment, they just throw you out of the building, and now you have a quest, I guess.
Oh, I am fuming. I'm already in a rage. Not even a sword or anything. Just, oh, strangle a snake with your bare hands. It's like this time at PTA when, no, I can't get into that now.
If you would look up above the building, you see at the roof, on the side of the roof, you see a 3x3 hole breaking and creating, and the gnome pops his head out and jumps out and has like a big piece of clothing that he uses as like a parachute because he planned really well because he's really smart. And now he comes down and offers to take you to your equipment.
At this point, I'm up for that.
Let's
And
go.
I'm no longer in a rage.
Let's go. I want my equipment back. So I just nod to him.
I only remember my Freudian slip from earlier. What's this guy's name again?
Okay, so would you guys like to follow him into his house that has
Feels
like a
kinda
mechanical
sketchy.
door, which is new technology, very fancy?
What kind of door?
It's a mechanical door. He is
Oh.
very proud of it. He says he built it himself.
A mechanical door.
It opens via just the press of a button, which is crazy because you have never seen that technology ever.
Can I
For
stand in the doorway in case he tries to lock us in?
yes, you stand in the doorway. The door is automatically closing and stubs your toe while it does it.
I step inside.
Okay. He takes you to the back of his house where you see all your equipment, and he says, all yours. You can give yourselves all your equipment back. You have all your weapons, your backpacks. And he
Are we able
also,
to equip all of our items?
yes, you have everything back now. He also offers to for you guys to come downstairs to see some of his things he has in his collection. He looks very proud and happy over this collection. And he's offering some for you guys to help with your quest
I would
to.
love to see this collection of yours.
Yes, now I'm interested.
He takes you to the basement
I
where you
will
see
follow.
a
Three.
ton of mechanical things, some of them even running at this right now. It looks crazy. He says he's built these for years. He's very proud of them. And he also has a collection of some magic items, actually. And he offers all of you a magic item. And first off, to the rogue, to Pixel, he offers the slippers of. Hold on, 1 second. He offers this. 1 second. Slippers of spider climbing. While you wear these shoes, you can move up, down, and across vertical surfaces or walls. He starts walking on his ceiling while wearing these shoes. There is one downside that they can't go on surfaces that are slippery, like ice or oil. So you can now, he gives them to Pixel. So Pixel, you can put them on if you want.
I'm gonna slip those bad boys on my feet. And I nod to him.
Okay. Then to Arvis, he offers the Rod of Pact Keeper. And this will give a lot of advantages. Sorry, it's taking so long to flip through the pages.
Oh, I'm sure he has a lot to dig through. There's so many devices just shoved into a little cabinet.
Yeah, he's looking through his notes, trying to find his notes on what this does. Cause,
Yeah, it's like a hoarder's house in here.
oh, absolutely. Like, you're stepping on machinery all over, like he tossed Legos all over the floor, except it's complicated machinery.
Hey,
Okay,
I can go stand on a wall and not break any of his things.
That's true.
Nah.
Rod of the Pact Keeper to Arvis. While holding this rod, you gain a bonus to spell attack rolls and to the saving throw DCs of your warlock spells. The bonus is determined by the rod's rarity. And you can regain 1 warlock spell slot as an action while holding the rod. You can't do it again until you finish a long rest. He hasn't really noticed anything different to it, though he has heard of that there are stronger rods in other areas, and he was looking to collect others. Then to Breaker or Harbon, he gives the pipes of the sewers. He explains that if you play these pipes as an action, as a bonus action, you can expend one of the 3 charges, and it will call forth a swarm of rats. Any rat that is near to you will come into a swarm, and you'll have to get them under your control, and then you can use those rats how you would. I don't know.
Sounds good.
And finally, to Stilto,
Yes.
he gives the Javelin of Lightning. He says, when you throw it, you can speak the command word, and it will turn into a bolt of lightning, and it creates a greater range of the throw, and does a lot more damage than it would normally. And I will be putting all the stats for all your magic items in Discord channels.
What's the command word for this javelin?
Shazam.
Shazam.
Ooh. Copyright. We're all gonna get sued.
I just thought of something electrical, and that was easy. And he also gives you a small circular device with a red pointer in the middle, and it keeps moving around when you turn it, and it has the letters N, S, E, and W on different sides. He explains this is a compass, and he has made a special compass that will track to whichever way you would want, as long as you've seen the place before. So you can say, I want to go to the town master's, or you can go to the Catacombs, and it'll show you right where the Catacombs is. It's very useful. He asks for who would like to take this item and help navigate.
I think I can navigate pretty well.
Okay. He also says it in dark places it will light up.
That's useful.
Now he says that's all he can offer right now, and asks if you want to see some of his cool inventions.
I know.
Well, we're here.
Okay. He has made a what he calls an advanced messaging system called a telephone. He says that there isn't really any other telephones ever out there, but he knows that it would work if it could.
Oh.
Well, genius.
I've got that. Then I I mind link to him, and I say hello, but without opening my mouth.
Oh wow, you know how to do that spell? Well, the interesting thing about my machine is that it's long range. I don't even need to see
can talk
someone.
to anyone as far as they go. This is better than the spell.
Well,
You call your thing a telephony?
yes, actually.
Calling it phony is not going to make people
Phony with a
think
Y.
it's real. Like they're going to think it's something fake. You're making it up.
What
Well,
about
maybe that's
considering
why.
there's
talk
not
machine?
any other
Speakbox.
telephonies exist. I mean, I don't really think they think it's real anyway.
I don't need
Yeah.
one.
And I don't care if people think it's real. I just like making them for the point of making them. It's fun
So why don't you make another one?
because no one will use it. You see, I don't have any friends.
Well, I would be glad to use it.
Oh, thank you. As long as you uh, you have to be really lucky, but if you are as lucky as I think you are, you can survive that snake and I can make one for you. But if you don't survive, then I'll just have an extra telephone, which would be a bit counterproductive.
So then maybe if you do make any other friends, you can give it.
Oh, that makes sense. Anyway, you probably should get going before they start searching to make sure you go defeat the
mean-
snake.
We could just leave town and become outlaws.
But you'll not get any gold, and you'll become outlaws.
I do want that gold. I was in the vault and I saw it, and it's got a particular shine to it. It's the
I'm
kind you
just
might see on a nice
experiencing.
ceramic mug with coffee written on it. Lowercase Arial font.
That's interesting taste you have there.
We'll make sure to give you a telephony call from the catacombs, won't we?
Oh, okay.
Sure.
You can. Anyway, I, Temlin, have to go. So, bye-bye. And he runs up.
He runs out of his own house.
Yeah, he starts running out of his own house. He's very excited to make a second telephony, and he's probably going to the store. I'd assume going to Ace Hardware or something.
Oh, I haven't been there.
I tell the compass to take me to the room we saw the snake in.
Okay. So you're walking out of his house, or are you just gonna walk into a wall?
Out of the house.
Well, then
Okay, good.
then I'll say take. Actually, no. Okay, yeah. Walking out of the house.
Okay, you're now out of the house, and can I take a little break to post all your items out so you have all the information?
Yeah.
Because
Nope.
especially with the rat one, it's very, very long and confusing.
7-foot frame, rats along his back.
I saw it, and I thought with a druid it'd be so cool to have a druid that just can call rats over, and
So
then
just
also
the
with the
Pied
rat
Piper.
ball thing that Dilta would know.
Yeah, in Mount Choke Mound, like that thing was filled with rats. I think we're just a rat cast. Wait, a pod rat now.
I see.
Pod rat, very portable. I love listening to pod rats on my telephony.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Anyway, how are you enjoying the one shot so far?
I'm liking it. I think we might have gone in a wildly different spot than when you had planned it.
Yeah.
I thought Zeke had learned his lesson. I thought we knew not to attack NPCs. But
Mhm.
I learned a lesson. When would I have possibly done that?
sometime in Joyce's campaign, but as it turns out, we're back on our murder hobo stuff.
I was gonna introduce the gnome just outside, like, hey, I heard you have to do this thing. Let me help you. But then when you all went to the vault, I had no idea how. Like, I was gonna say, hey, I heard you have to go on this quest and give you magic items, but then I went, wait, they don't need to go on the quest yet. And so I had to send the people up to arrest you first. And it was all very confusing.
I did like the gnome being in the bags. I thought that was a clever reveal.
Did we
Did
get a
not see
snake
the
to go
bag of
beat?
gnomes coming.
Is it going to
Okay,
take
so
me to
originally
the
when you
same
said
place
that,
it is
I
in the
thought
Catacombs?
that a face rolled out of a bag, like
Like,
just
just a
a
head?
face.
No, I was meaning there's think 20 bags stacked in the corner of the room, and one of the bags on the top falls off and rolls to the bottom, and you see his head like he's hiding underneath
Oh,
this
that
wall
makes
of bags.
sense. I like slightly more sense than his head falling out of a bag.
Yeah, no.
Because
That
then,
would make
then you said, well, the rest of his body would be in the other bags, and I'm like, wait, is there like a body in a bags over here? So that was kind of confusing.
I just posted the first one for.
Is it mine?
No, it's.
Dang.
Oh.
The
46 lightning
compass.
Oh yeah, I made that compass on the spot there because I felt like that would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
If I
definitely
tell it to
helpful.
take me to the snake room, is it gonna take me to it above ground instead of down
It'll
into
just
the snake
it'll
room?
just point to where you have to go. Like if you go into the catacombs, it'll point to the right. You'll know. Oh, go to the right. Stuff like that.
But
You'll
if
just have
like I
to
use it
trial
above
and error.
ground, is it going to point me to the path to get into the catacombs, or is it just gonna point
You
me
could
to where the catacombs are? Like
you could ask
where the
to go
room
to the
is.
pass. You could ask, hey, can you show me to the pass, and to where we go to the catacombs, and
What if
then
I don't
later
want it to?
go to a different area.
Then you get a
Pipes of
shovel
the
and you start
sewers.
digging.
Well, how
Mhm.
did that snake get down there?
I
The
don't know.
pipes.
Maybe it came from above ground.
Also, I'm gonna say that all these things, some of them need attunement. I'm just gonna say that no one needs to attune to anything, for the sake of speeding things up.
Yeah, what's the gnome's name?
Um, I forgot his name
Johnny.
3 times. I kept having Hannah came up with the name, and I've had to mute and ask what the gnome's name is 3 times. What's the gnome's name again? Temlin.
Tamerlane. Okay.
Temlin.
Tamerlane.
You
Like
gotta start using
Hamilton.
smaller names, like Bob or something.
Alexander Tamerlane.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this is the very confusing pipes of the sewers breaker, and now for
Is this an actual item or is it
yes,
home?
this is all DM's the DM Master's Dungeon Master's Guide. I can't even say any words now.
When he calls your name, it all fades to black.
You should make this. Well, you might not have
Thunder.
campaign sharing. Not
What do you
actually
mean?
sure how to- Actually,
My
so if
sister
you
loves that song.
if you make a campaign, then you can add us all to it. I think you can add items that we haven't bought, like because I don't have that book, so I can't look it
Yeah.
up and add it to my inventory. I think you can just add items into our inventory.
I don't
The stuff that
actually
you
use D&D Beyond
Oh,
for doing the campaign. I didn't buy any of the books online. I bought them all here, so I don't want to buy the player's handbook again, just so I can get like almost every spell. Like I just
Isaac does it medieval style. Pen and paper. Pencil
actually
and
I
What
have
does
like
paper you speak of?
3 different locations I have books on, and I'm shuffling through, opening the monster's manual and player's handbook and stuff.
Please tell me you
Okay,
put
so-
post-it notes or bookmarks in there somewhere.
No, I did not. I'm very unorganized.
No.
Okay, so Pixel, you have your magic item, and Dormy, you get the
What's been
the
tweet up?
one
Why are you
staff
here?
thing that helps with your
Pact Keeper. What rarity is it?
all of these are uncommon.
You got that right.
There is a rare and a very rare version of your thing. That's why I said there are different versions. But the Rod of the Pact Keeper that I gave you was just a regular old uncommon. So what I'm copying and pasting for you, Stormy, might say that it's +1, +2, or +3, but it's meant to only be +1 for you. Okay?
I mean, I could just look it up and I've got it.
Okay. I'll post in the Discord chat just so we have it in case we do this again.
think we could come back to this. Make it into a big campaign thing, perhaps.
Oh, you posted it? Okay.
Mm-hmm. What's the other item's name?
Um, I just made it up. I have no stats for it.
Okay.
Just it's an invention he made. Temlin, right? It's Temlin's
Tamerlane.
compass.
Alexander Tamerlane.
I had to check with Hannah again. Okay, so I think we can continue. I guess we just start in 3, 2, 1, now. So you guys are outside of Temlin's house, and do you guys want to go to the catacombs again?
Yep.
You know it.
There.
And we're heading inside, not on top of it.
Yes. So you probably would want to go to the entrance first, and then go to.
Yeah, I could just remember where that is. Like, how? I'm assuming we remember how to get back in.
Yes, you would remember how to get back, but it also would, you'd know the rough area to get to, but this would give you a more detailed thing.
Are we at the door to the catacombs?
Yes.
I give it a good knock.
Well, there isn't a door, it's just an entrance into the catacombs. It helps vent out all the dead body smell.
Oh, okay. I don't go to catacombs very often, so I could see why that would slip my mind.
Except you went to
Catacombs I know
one,
of are from
like,
Skyrim.
half a day ago. Okay.
Inside. Where did he go?
Okay, so go in. There's just a bunch of tunnels, like, back and forth, like, 2 tunnels intersecting. Just, you go left, there's 2 tunnels intersecting. Like, it's literally just insane. A bunch of tunnels everywhere. You can have the compass point to a certain direction you want.
Yeah, I
Well-
want to go in the room.
Okay, so you want to go to the area that the snake was, and the compass is taking you there. Do you also want? Well, it's in a dark spot, so it lights up, so you can all see your way through there, and you all.
I'm gonna cast dancing lights. 120 feet in front of us.
Okay, and 120 feet in front of you will probably be close to where the snake was, actually. So you can cast that, and if you want to check to see if there's any traps or anything, look for anything that could be dangerous, or any monsters, really anything, an acid puddle, I don't know, just anything. If you want to do any of that, you can either
Perception?
well, you could just make a perception roll, and we'll just use that. as a
24.
walking through. Okay.
19
Karen is
plus
keen
5.
on making sure that she can point out everything wrong with the place that she is in.
I would decorate this place so much better.
I agree with you.
That sounds a lot like Stilto, actually. Let's see. So you're walking through. You're close to where the dancing light she cast was. You hear a slight rumble, but nothing really getting close to you guys.
It started rumbling last time. I think we're heading in the right direction.
And you get to the dancing lights or whatever. There's still like nothing. You can keep going to where the people were going for the burial, because there was a special room they were going to take them in the catacombs.
I want to investigate, find out where the snake came.
Okay, so if you look to the left, you'll see that there was the ground was kind of broken up from something really heavy going through it. But if you go back the way you came, there wasn't really anything breaking. It was really only that way.
Okay, well, I suppose let's just head to where he ought to get buried.
Okay, so you'll walk in, you see statues of what you'd assume is other kings and other important people. And underneath each statue is a coffin. Then these, there's one that is in just a block of stone, partially broken to make a statue, but not enough to like be done. Like there's just a bit of features you can tell, and the coffin is not there. I would assume you guys would assume that that's the king, the most recent king. What would you like to do now? Would you like to investigate any of the coffins or anything?
I would like to investigate.
I send dancing lights to each coffin. How many coffins are there?
There's like 10. It's a big room, but there's definitely room for a few more kings if they died or stuff for important people. There's like 5 more you can see that. I mean, there's a few. So you were going
So
to
I
do
cast
dancing, right?
dancing lights to. I can only have 4, so I'll cast like 2 over towards the corners of the in the back, so we can see the
Okay.
back of the room, and then the other 2 I'll have near where we're working.
Okay. You also notice that there are 2 entrances to this room. Just so you know, the one entrance you came, and then there's one entrance to the right.
Can I cast locate creature?
Locate creature? Sure. What does that do?
All right. Describe or name a creature that's familiar to you. You sense the direction of the creature's location. As long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of me, the creature starts moving. You know the direction of its movement.
So you also know the direction of its movement too?
Yes.
Okay. So what creature would you like to locate?
That snake.
Okay. So you're locating towards that snake. It's to the left, and its movement is actually coincidentally coming towards you.
Fantastic. I tell the group on the snake's whereabouts.
You can see it all the way down there?
Of course I can.
I drop the dancing lights, and then I cast invisibility on myself.
No one else?
And then I sneak.
Okay. You sneak, Pixel? Okay, so roll a d20 and for height.
All
Okay,
right, so I got 13 plus 13, 26.
you absolutely succeed. And now you guys start to feel rumbling.
I climb the statue of the king.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
Make
to
a
get off
strength
the
check.
ground.
Make a strength check.
Oh, okay. 23. Nat 20.
20, man.
Okay. You get up there easily. Um.
How far away is Snake?
Um. Does it? Do you know how far the snake is, or just that it's the direction it's coming, and that it's 1,000 feet or
Both.
closer?
I know where it is and know where it's going.
Okay, so it is maybe 300 feet now. It's it's starting to shake. The statues are starting to shake as well, even more rapidly, and it's getting worse and worse. And you see, if you do any of you have dark vision? No.
Nope.
I do not have dark vision.
Ah, so you see nothing.
Once the shaking gets to about where it was right before it popped its head into the room we were in before, I want to cast sleep that entrance.
Okay, so this is only if it goes to the place that it was going before, correct?
It's if
Do you want to do that as a reaction? That if you see the snake, you cast sleep on it?
yeah.
Okay.
I take um small item in my bag and I hand it to Harbon and I say, "Could I get a light on this, please?" And I
Yeah.
put it in his hand.
I cast light on it.
Okay.
Now
It
there's
starts
an
glowing.
invisible an invisible light.
Okay. Now you start to make out a little uh green color if you look to the tunnel on the right, and you see it. You see a little bit of green, and it seems to be moving.
You throw this down
Would this?
whatever entrance
Would you like to use your
Harbon.
reaction to? Will this
Yes.
count as your reaction? Okay. So you want to cast sleep?
Yep. Um 5 8. Let's see if it actually can I a higher level. I can. Okay, I'm gonna do this at 4th level then.
Okay. And
2d8 for each slot above first. So 6d8. So I do 11d8.
okay. Roll that, and we'll see what happens next.
Are we doing initiative right now?
Not quite yet. No.
Okay.
56.
Suddenly it stops, but the rumbling is still there. The rumbling is actually now it's more distinct. That it's coming to the other entrance that you just came from. So there's a bit of green from near one entrance, and the other entrance you see
Oh,
a snake
yeah.
head. It swerves towards you guys with its mouth wide open, ready to attack. And I think that's where we end off right now. Not to start something that we can't end now. Okay?
Are there two snakes in the room or just the one?
I don't know. You see the part of a snake not moving, and you see another snake that's moving. So
Oh, okay. Okay.
Alright.
So at least my mind was perhaps definitely going in the right direction.
Alright, want to do closing remarks?
what would we do for that?
I mean, you say like a good ender thingy. I don't know.
I already said the snake has its mouth wide open, about to eat you guys,
Okay.
and that's when we end.
I know we gotta do YouTuber stuff
An
though.
outro
We gotta do a YouTuber
I
stuff.
what
see.
he means.
Being
Guys,
Waldo,
see you
no matter
next
what's
time.
going on, I am still smiling.
Next time we will be dealing with the Ouroboros, the snake eating its own tail. If
Next
everything goes
time-
right for us.
We will be dying, probably.
If you like
Alright.
it, smash that like button.
If you
Or-
want us to die, smash that like button.
Yeah.
Leave a comment saying how much you hate these characters. Yes.
Yes, please.
like and subscribe. I think.
If we get to 1 like, I'll send 5 meteors down on these people.
Okay. Wow. That's a bit much.
Hey, you said you guys die. I want to do like 20d20 damage or 20d10 damage.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Actually, it'd be 60d10 damage.
Subscribe to save the snakes.
Exactly. All right. Everybody say bye in unison.
Bye.
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 How do we get-
That was the most awkward bye I've
Fantastic.
done.
That was awful.